out here with vlog number 19 of the year. By here, there, all of that. I am at the racetrack for the second day in a row, actually going to a race today. Look at that hair. Yeah, y'all have seen this outfit before, but I'm gonna go buy some merch and then go inside. Lipstick on my teeth, I don't know, but like, it doesn't matter, I guess, for the vlog. But here we are. I'm pulling for the 9. Watch Queen be the ones to copyright me. I'm like, y'all are my favorite band. But this sounds like an edited version. There's the blimp we saw in last week's vlog. I'm sorry I'm yelling, but it's loud. So here we are.
In the but I did not bring them from the
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look back here this afternoon. Mama, I believe you are standing by maybe with some fans?
No, actually.
Darlington Raceway is underway.
Ring, ring, ring! Go get him, Noah!
I'm home now and look at that hat hair. It's so flat. When yesterday my hair was like huge after I took it out after I was at the track. So ooh, also all guy one, I don't know if y'all could tell, which is the teammate of who I was pulling for, so I'm like fine with him winning. Yeah, do I have, I can tell by lipstick. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, some lipsticks, there's only certain ones get on my teeth and then other ones don't. And that's just liquid. If I do a stick lipstick, then that doesn't get on my teeth, but liquid ones, some of them do. So I pull it off my lips. So yeah, I debated not wearing lipstick today, but I was like, it looked really good when I did wear it, but it would get on my teeth. So I don't think I'm gonna wear liquid lipstick again anytime soon. But yeah, so I have another race in the books, my second one of the year. I do have tickets for another race, but it's not NASCAR. And yeah, not gonna say anything about that yet because I don't like to jinx myself, but I do have tickets for another race. So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else today. I could go to Chick-fil-A, that is an option. I usually go on Saturday, but I was at the racetrack when I usually go because I usually go for lunch, but I might go for dinner. I'm not sure. because I totally forgot about it. And my dad was like, are you going to Chick-fil-A? I was like, what? So I might go. Blaney and Alston Hill, is that his name? My bad for not remembering. Are going to be at my local track in my city, but like I am probably not going to go because last time I went there I threw up. I don't know if y'all remember that. I don't know if I vlogged it, but I told the story like 2 weeks ago, and it's so I'm like just terrified that's going to happen again, even though it was just a stomach bug the last time. But I'm still like, same reason I'm scared to go to Yankee Stadium. I didn't have a stomach bug, but I had like really bad cramps, and I'm like, I'm scared to go to Yankee Stadium again. But yeah, all oh y'all, I don't know how well y'all can see that. Let's take these. The eye makeup really stayed in place, the eyebrows and all, and I can see my blush under, like right there, which is kind of like a highlight. All stayed in place, so that's really good. And then this was super comfy to be in, but I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do that now. So guys, I'm actually 8 miles away from the track at my house, and you can hear the cars, so let's wait for them to come around the turn. That's a car on the street, but you can actually hear the cars, which is crazy. Why is that car slowing down when I'm out here? So we'll wait another time. Okay. Why do cars have to drive by every time the NASCARs go around? And all the dogs. But yeah, you can actually hear the cars. The next gen cars were definitely louder than the old cars. So I'm about to lay in bed. I just ate dinner and I totally forgot that I have a book review to write. So I'm just gonna do it tomorrow before I film, because honestly I don't feel like writing right now. And I've been putting it off since Friday, which is bad. Is that when I finished the book? No, Thursday, right? I think. I don't know, but I wanted to write it over the weekend, but that's not really gonna happen. So I'm just going to write it tomorrow before I film. And before I get into my next one. Y'all, the blimp is almost over my house. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy. Went right over my house. Thank you, blimp. I'm boxing at an awkward angle. I have to hide my feet because feet are gross. So I got my unplugged book box today. It is Monday. So, okay. This is their adult fiction box. By that, it's usually some sort of fantasy. It's only been some sort of fantasy. I'm like, can you branch out to different genres? There's more to fiction than fantasy. So, I've got a historical fantasy revolved around witches. Then I got one that was straight up fantasy. Then I've got one that was like a fantasy romance that was like with the werewolves and all that kind of thing. So, who knows what we're gonna get in here? I'm going to cut it right there. Okay. But this is the best book box if you want all the other goodies. Because, I mean, I think Book of the Month is the best. But this because they're different kind of things. One is just books, but if you want one with goodies inside, then Unplugged's the way to go. Oh, what is this? It feels like a rug. Is this a rug? It's two-sided. Welcome. We're like an estate. Bridgerton house. I have not read or seen Bridgerton. I own the first book. And then this one is like that. So a rug, which we're on a rug right now. So this is the Endorphin Rush box. So we'll look at that in a little bit. Yeah, they don't have all that stuff this time, because that stuff gets everywhere and I think it's kind of pointless. So it looks like we have some soap. Yeah, that is soap, I'm guessing. I just pour this because I can't read that. Like, do I pour this in a bath? I am not sure what to do with that. Then, and that was this is Make You Perfect by Robinson Family Soaps. Then this is the Simply Bookish Company Carpe Diem. Is that how you say it? Snow cone flavored cold brew tea. I don't drink tea. I go to my grandma every time. I do drink tea, but I don't drink this kind of tea where you like make it yourself. We have a spoon. And it has a quote on it. I can't know you're seeing me. A stir away from a brewtiful day. So this is like a really long spoon. Like, I guess it's a stirring spoon. I don't know. I'll put it back in there because if it's used for cooking, I don't want to just sit on the floor. I wash it first anyway. So this is some kind of scrub. Honeymoon in Hawaii. Sugar Scrub, again by Robinson Family Soaps. Let's see what it smells like. I'm going to guess lemons, and it has hibiscus on it. Ooh, that does smell good. I don't know how to use scrubs. I've never used a scrub before. I hope it's like all natural, but I don't know. So, we had 2 books this month. First we have this one in pink wrapping. Where did I put the scissors? Literally, where are they? Okay, they're under the rug thing. A rug. Like, that's like... Who would think they would get a rug in a subscription box? I mean, you can always use them, right? Yeah, I know where I'm in my sunroom right now, so I see where I'm going to use it. Where it connects to the house. Okay, this is a book that I actually want. So this is exciting. Reputation. A Lady is Nothing Without You by Lex Croucher. Bookish shelter Georgiana Ellers is spending the summer with her aunt and uncle at their English countryside home. At a particularly dull party, she meets the enigmatic Francis Campbell, a member of the upper echelons of Regency Society, who delights Georgiana with his disregard for politeness and propriety. This is a book that I have been wanting. It's a romance, so it's not fantasy, right? So is this, okay, one of these is gonna go in. Okay, this one is the one that goes in this book. So this, I don't know if it's signed or not. I can't tell that's actually signed. Let's go to this page. Yeah, so I don't think this one comes signed. This is an add-on book. So let's see what this one is. Oh my gosh, 7 Days by Miley Cyrus is stuck in my head. Because I listened to her perform it at Lollapalooza. So it was like her first time performing it in years. And it just sent me back to the day, right? Okay. I have not heard of this book. So The Stand-In by Lily Chu. It's big. How to upend, is that how it is? Your life. Get fired by gross handsy boss. Fail to do laundry again. Be mistaken for famous Chinese actress. Fall headfirst into glitzy new world. So Gracie Reed is doing just fine. Sure, she was fired by her overly friendly boss. And no, she still hasn't gotten her mother into the nursing home of their dreams. But she's healthy. She's somewhat happy. And she's mostly holding it all together. So this is a romance. This publisher, their books are the best quality, like in like the way the pages are and everything. I had never really heard of them until this year. This comes with a lot of stuff in the back. that's all for maybe for Bujo spread. So the writer is from Toronto. So I think this is just a rom-com. I'm thinking, I could be wrong. Every book I've read by this publisher, look how thick that is. That's nice. So you have your autograph little thing to put in there, a sticker, and then a note from the author. So let's look at our spoiler card now. So we got the tea is inspired by Reminders of Hen by Colleen Hoover. That's an author I refuse to read, sorry. The teaspoon, so yeah, I don't really know about teaspoons. As I said, I don't really drink tea, but that's what that was. The Bridgerton Matte, and the Unhoneymooner Scrub, and that's by Christina Lauren. And then the Kiss Quotient Milk Bath. So yeah, you pour that into the bath. So next month's theme is Friendship and Corruption, a gorgeous and epic book of the month. Our tea party item is something we've never done. This box is dark and light all at once and features a craft. So that is interesting and exciting. I can definitely use the majority of this stuff, so I'm glad about that. This I will be given to my grandma, but everything else I will keep for myself. And this is a book I've been wanting, and the exclusive for the box is purple, but if you got this like in store, it would be blue. I have not heard of this book, but I am willing to give like anything a chance. So I'm glad that it wasn't just fantasy things, it was more romance leaning, and that is my unboxing. Yeah, I'm creeping on this film. I need to turn in one direction because I don't want to get copyrighted. But he just went through these trees at maybe about 500 feet, less than we saw him earlier. So I guess the blimp is just chilling today, enjoying a beautiful Carolina blue sky, you know. Can't tell where he went, but I did get a pic, so that's good. I'm gonna, oh, maybe, did I just see something? That is to the north, by the way, but he's going west. But I just got done like my physical work for the day, like the writing, computer stuff I had to do. And then I'm going to film in an hour, or at least get ready to film in an hour and then film after that. I am kind of nervous for what I'm doing today because I haven't really prepared for it. We're going to be winging it really, doing the playlist book tag. So I'm gonna like generate songs and then say what book they remind me of, which is scary. Okay guys, there he is. There he is. Right there. There's the blunt. Alright guys, it is almost time to start a new book, and that is, if I can get it, The Silver Eagle by Ben Kane. So this is the second book in the Forgotten Legion series. I read the first book in 2019, so I'm super scared to be, it's 3 years later and I'm just picking it up. And I didn't reread the first book because it's over 500 pages. There's no ebook for it, no audiobook for it. There might be an ebook, but at the time when I first read it, there was no audiobook because, as y'all know, 4 books over 500 pages I do the audiobook for, but if there's not an audiobook, I can't do it. So yes, so I am very nervous. The Forgotten Legion was a 5-star, so I think I have an understanding. I remember there was one character who was like I'm trying to think of the right word for Europe, like a shaman, but is that what they're called, Europeans? Like a seer, that's what I'm thinking. And this is in ancient Rome. So then we have a character who is kind of like a warrior from, I think, from Gaul, from like France, but maybe England. Which obviously at those times it wasn't called France and England, but you know. And I think he like becomes a gladiator or something. That's gonna be my theory anyway, because like the Jon Snow, the movie, not Jon Snow, the movie that Kit Harington's in, Pompeii, that's kind of like his character story. Then we have a character, we had twins, who, the girl twin become, and I think they're like the illegitimate kids of somebody high up. I know who it is, but I don't know if it's a spoiler, so I'm not saying. The girl gets sold to a brothel and becomes the like mistress of somebody very important in history. And then her brother is, I don't know, maybe he goes with that British, I don't know, the British guy. They go, the Forgotten Legion is a true thing. They go with, I don't think it would be Caesar, but it was somebody well known to fight like the Persians, and they get taken prisoner. And again, this what I'm telling you right now is true. And that is why some people think that people in parts of Asia have like Caucasian features, maybe something like that. Again, I'm just like, it's been 3 years since I've researched all this, but yeah, there was a Roman legion that did get, and another thing, how there are like documents, and I like Tibet maybe somewhere over there, of European men being in Asia. That wasn't Alexander the Great. So I'm gonna start this again. It's very big and I am intimidated, but when have I ever given up on a big book? I have before, but as I said, the first book was a 5-star, so I am not too nervous of like me not liking it. I'm just nervous that maybe I don't remember everything that I need to know, but we'll see. So here's the back. So it was Parthia. When I said Persia, it was Parthia. And then and all of this. So just to give you an idea, I won't be writing a review for this since I didn't write a review for the first one. If I do a review of a book in a series, I do the whole series. So this, I'm still going to annotate it and everything, but I'm just reading it on my own and not reviewing it. The cardinals are always out here when I read. The female one, I think she might still be on the ground. He jumped. But they're always out here, and if you don't know, in a lot of cultures, traditions, cardinals are a sign of a loved one who has passed. So when they're out here, I'm like, it's Max, because this was his yard, and I know he's always looking after me. Definitely didn't just like fall asleep. So yeah, I read 2 chapters, which is 59 pages and 14%. I wanted to read 2 in the 7 o'clock hour, but my body had other plans, I guess. So I'm going to eat some leftover bagel bites, because I had to get like the family size bagel bite box last week because I didn't have like just normal ones, so I have leftovers. So I'm gonna eat those and hope that they get some of my energy up, because I want to read, but I'm super tired. Okay, this concealer was like way too dark for me. I tried a new one, but look at these lashes. Look at them. I found out that the Benefit mascara has like a little side you can use and then the big side. So the little side is, I found out, as you can see when I did this side, it's better because I was having a hard time with this mascara clumps. So as you can just see the difference, but still it looks really good. Like at a distance, obviously you can't tell if it's clumped, but look at that. Really nice. Hey guys, it is Tuesday. So I know I've got a lot of like iPhone footage in the video versus camera. It's because my SD card is practically full, and so it's just been easier to pick up the film on my phone, so I'm definitely going to need to get an SD card tomorrow at Target. I don't know if I actually will, because I don't like getting technology stuff, because then I can't go through self-checkout, and there is usually only like one like physical person lane open, so it's just easier to do self-checkout. And with technology you can't, because they have to like, it comes with like a security thing on it or whatever. So I'm not in a bathing suit today because it is, the wind makes it kind of chilly, and yeah. But I am still putting this stuff on. because I want to be healthy. I didn't floss today, or at least not during the daytime, like, because I brush my teeth multiple times a day, and I feel guilty about that. But I was feeling kind of nauseous because the time of the month is coming, and I just did not want stuff in my mouth any longer. So I am just hydrating. I have my water. Y'all can't see that, but I do have some water. I think that was another thing, is I think I'm kind of dehydrated because I haven't had anything to drink really today. Yeah, I haven't at all, which is bad. So definitely going to hydrate some. But we are reading. So I did get all the pages in that I wanted to get in for what is this called? Silver Eagle, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Silver Eagle. So I got 128 pages in, which is 20% of the book. I think I gave y'all the wrong number yesterday because Goodreads had me reading a different version. Apparently this is the mass market version. This looks huge for a mass market paperback. So if all mass market paperbacks are like that, that'd be great. But yeah, I had to change which publisher I had it by because, as I said, I have a UK version rather than American. And I have sunscreen on my face already, to let y'all know. So, what is that? I don't know what that is on my wrist, but yeah, I'm going to get to reading now. I'm starting on page 128 and want to get to page 234. So less pages than yesterday, but still I'm reading 5 chapters a day. If you weren't aware, I didn't read any Count of Monte Cristo yesterday because I was really focusing on this book. I will try to get to Count of Monte Cristo tonight though. I was supposed to finish it on Sunday, I think was the day I was supposed to, but I must have done my math wrong or something. But I am very close to the end of that book finally, and then I will ask Instagram what contemporary book I should read. Yeah, I'm only reading 2 books right now because I want to finish the Count of Monte Cristo. So once I do finish that, I will start reading 3 books again because I usually read 3 books at a time. Just lately, or this week and last week, I've only been reading 2 books. More content without glasses, so I have no idea what y'all can see. I have no idea if I have food all over my face or anything like that. But I did want to give y'all an update because I haven't told y'all like thoughts on this yet. So my first tab is these characters, like how this is a sequel, getting back into it is doing a great job on, the author's doing a great job on reintroducing the characters. So even though I hadn't remembered a lot, I do think this would really reignite the memory. That being said, some of the things are a little repetitive, like I kept saying, the character names, that Romulus is like a son to Brennus. I had to say that like 3 times. I'm like, okay, I get that. Another thing is, where is my third tab? Okay, this is just a random question that I'm going to research. So as I talked about yesterday, the characters, one is from Gaul and the other is from Rome, and they were in a legion that got like captured by the other army, the Parthian army. They're all able to communicate, so I'm like, did everyone speak the same thing? Like, I don't understand how languages developed really. Only in school people are like, the Tower of Babel, whatever, but I'm like, okay, but how did they explain that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how languages developed. I know, kind of weird, but that I don't know that, but I'm curious. So I'm going to look into that. Like, I want to know how different, let's say, people in the Italian peninsula, how different was their language than the people in the Transalpine region, which is like France and Switzerland, northern Italy. How different was their language? And then obviously a big difference comparing Parthian to whatever they spoke in Rome. I don't know, did they all speak Latin? Like the plebeians, did they speak Latin? Or was it just Italian? I don't know. And this is in like 53 and 52 BC. I read 106 pages today, which got me to 37%. My only thing is, I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it either. Like, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. but I'm not loving it. So I don't know what's wrong with that. But if I had read this 3 years ago, it probably would have been like a 5-star. But again, we're only 37% of the way into it. There is still a lot that can happen. But that being said, it is only 7:15, I think. Let's see, 7:17. So I definitely will begin to Count of Monte Cristo tonight. So that is very good. That we'll be getting back to that and maybe finishing. I don't know how many chapters I have left. Again, in this book, in the Count of Monte Cristo, the chapters are in Roman numerals. And if, once you get past a certain number, I'm like, what is that? Like, the Count of Monte Cristo has over 100 and something chapters. I've never seen the Roman numeral of like the letter C. I was like, So yeah, even back in school when I was learning Roman numerals, sucked at it as I'm like, I'm not Roman. I don't need to know this. No, I'm joking. Says someone who literally took a Latin class, but yeah, numbers are not my strong suit. So I'm going to chill a little bit because, as I said, the time of the month, it did indeed start, sadly, early, which was weird. But, so I'm going to chill a little bit, and my water's in the other room, and I'm thirsty. But when I go and make my dinner, I'll get my drink. Did I tell y'all I saw that skink today? I don't know if I told y'all that, but I saw a skink, which is a kind of lizard that is in the eastern United States. Never seen one before. This is why you need cats. Because with Tom, I saw like a snake once in my dog's mouth. Yeah, it was like not a poisonous snake, so don't worry. I've had never seen a skink before. So, but then my cat passes away, and now there's skinks. What's gonna be next? A weasel? No, I don't even know if we have weasels here. I just said something random. But yeah, so I'm like, but I never want to have an outdoor cat again just because there's so many risks. I mean, mine lived for 15 and a half years, but that is extremely rare. And it wasn't my choice to have him as an outdoor cat because obviously, as y'all saw his age, I got him when I was 6 years old. No, 7 years old. So obviously that was not up to me. As you see, Fred is an indoor cat because I did get him at 15. I don't know. I got him in 2014, so yeah, I was 15. So this is my personal preference. I would have my animals indoors, and from now on, like, my animals will be indoors. But obviously that doesn't stop creatures outside, which is kind of scary. Obviously a skink is harmless, if you didn't know, but I've never seen one of these before. I didn't know they existed. But Googling it, they're completely harmless. Like, they're just big lizards who are red. You know, when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? I was like, I have never seen whatever this thing is. It is scary. Like, I'm not one to kill things either. Like, even if it's like a poisonous snake, I'm leaving it. I'm not messing with you. I'm not risking getting bit. But yeah, like, so yeah, if there's an animal there, I'm just gonna walk backwards and be like, I saw nothing. So, yeah. Hey guys, it is a new day. Same clothes, you know, I will change when we go inside. But it is Wednesday, so it is my Target day. So when we go back inside, I will let y'all know the books that have released this week, if there's any that I'm interested in, because May has not been a month with a ton of releases that I'm anticipating. So we will be reading Silver Eagle today, and I'm starting on page 234, chapter 11, and my goal is to get to page 323 at chapter 16. I like to read 5 chapters a day for that. So let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Not a lot. If I'm being honest with y'all, not a lot. I'm always honest. I'm really excited to go to Target. I think some of my hair just fell out of the clip. But, because I've just been watching so many, like, shop with me videos. I talked about the one last week. I can't remember the channel name. I don't even know what the girl's, I think her name's Katie, but her channel, really like her Target videos. And I'm always like, I have a whole list of things I need to buy next time I go. So I saw in her video this like orange plant, it's a fake plant, that I thought looked really cool. And then this romper she had a few weeks ago. My Target didn't have it yet, so I'm gonna see if this week they have it. And then her Target had the Pride line out already for Pride Month, which is next month. Exciting. So definitely want to check that out. But we have our sunscreen all on. I think I put it in all the places, as long as I already have it on my face and neck, because they don't recommend using this on your face, or like don't spray it on like that, put it in your hand and then rub it on. But I personally use a lotion for my face so I can also moisturize at the same time when this is just a spray. So I'm going to get to reading now, and after I'm done reading I will like update y'all on what I think of what I'm reading, and then of the books that are coming out this week. All right, so I just wrapped up reading. I got to page 285, so let me add that in to Goodreads. And I did read some Account of Monte Cristo last night. I read 39 pages. I didn't update it in Goodreads because I don't think Goodreads has the right version. Like, I connected, my Goodreads is connected to my Kindle account, but like the Kindle's saying I'm at 90% when the Goodreads is saying 97%, so I don't know where I'm at. But I am on page 280. What page am I on? Let me make sure. 285 in this. No new thoughts. So I'm at 45%. I love the setting of this. Very interesting. Even every time I have to Google where our soldiers are. Let me see the name of the place. I remember when I read the first book, when I Googled it, the Wikipedia page was like there, but Marginia, which is in Asia. But now I need to tell you about the books that released today, again, if any, because there are not a lot of releases this month. So, well, they would have came out yesterday, actually. Well, maybe not. There's one that came out on the 12th, which is tomorrow, and that is This Time Tomorrow by Emma Stroud, which is a science fiction. I think that's our only... Oh no, here's another. Momacan by Andrew Caldecott, which is another science fiction. So I don't think we'll be able to find, well, they're not out yet, but if they were out, I don't think we'd be able to find those at Target. I'm gonna change shirts into, this is like vintage now because there are different members of the band, but into this Megadeth shirt, and ooh, it did not get washed good. There is Cheeto dust right there. So that kind of sucks, but I'll just scratch that until it comes off. And I keep my biker shorts on, but yeah. Change shirts and, you know, kind of brush my hair. I brushed this bottom part, or I combed it, so we get it all looking better. Not nice, but we'll try to look better. On these hot days, at least I don't want to wear a mask, but I'm going to. I don't know, because I might get nauseous wearing it. I'm not gonna wear a mask. I'm not gonna wear the mask, but yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends, but it is really hot and I don't feel like wearing one. I'm 3 times vaxxed, for those of you who don't know that. But I'm going to get dressed now. Guys, so I'm back from Target and I vlogged pretty much the whole experience, but then I was like, I want to put this on my ASMR channel because why not? So I did get a mystery mini. So let's see what I got. I need to take pictures of the box first. So, oh, not my face. And let's see this part. So these are the chances of who we could get and the like percent chance. I don't know. So, and these are only at Target. So definitely, if you have a Target in your area and you're a fan of Stranger Things, go and get one. Okay, so then we have it in here. So let's just feel it around. Okay, it's gonna be Dustin, or it's going to be Arjow, because they have like a hat on. I can feel the bill of the hat. And it's Dustin, how we got Dustin and a thing last week. They know he's my favorite. So this is actually, it says an exclusive. So there's only a 1 in 6 chance of getting this one. So I mean, this is a rare one and I got it my first chance, so definitely be sure to check out your Target and get one of these. I'm gonna probably be getting them every week because I love Stranger Things. I'm trying to see, his shirt is like, no, I think it's 86. I thought it said 66. But a banjo contest. So yes, we got Dustin. I'm totally dumb and 1 in 6 means it's not rare, but it has exclusive next to it. So if any of y'all know what, like, because none of the others have exclusive, just these 3. So if y'all know what that means, let me know. So I did get a book today and I did want to show that in this, since this is like my book channel. So I got Bewilderment, a novel by Richard Powers, and this was winner of the Pulitzer Prize. So where it's, I think it's down there. I read the overstory by him and I did enjoy it. It was a 4-star. So I do want to read more of his writing. I'm not sure if this is contemporary, but I think it is. But since it is really short and plus 30% off, I have no idea where I put the receipt. I need to find that. But here's what it's about. So the astrobiologist Theo Byrne searches for life throughout the cosmos while single-handedly raising his unusual 9-year-old son Robin following the death of his wife. Robin is a warm, kind boy who spends hours painting elaborate, I'm like, it's a helicopter, but okay, elaborate pictures of endangered animals. He's also about to be expelled from 3rd grade for smashing his friend in the face. As his son grows more troubled, Theo hopes to keep him off psychoactive drugs. He learns of an experimental neurofeedback treatment to bolster Robin's emotional control, one that involves training the boy on the recorded patterns of his mother's brain. So ooh, this might be a little bit of sci-fi. A lot of his books have like autism representation, and I'm curious, like, does he have a child with autism? Is he autistic? I don't know. I don't know a lot, but several characters, I think only one was confirmed to have autism in the last book I read, but some of the characters kind of like read like they had it, but obviously I don't want to diagnose characters. But yes, so I got this one. It's super short because the last book I read by him was long, so definitely will be picking them. Oh my gosh, Amelia Clark left a review on the back, and Barack Obama, for both for the Overstory. So I mean, 2 people I like and they liked that book, which I like that book too. So we're going to get into this one now, the Silver Eagle. And oh my gosh, did I throw my trash away for my food? I don't think so. I need to go throw that away because I don't want my pets getting into it. But yes, there is my update.
Little Pine Gap.
Hey guys, what am I doing? It's Izzy and Thursday. My desk is a mess because I have all my snacks on here. I need to do the math to see how many pages I read last night in Count of Monte Cristo, and then do the math to see what all that adds up to. So 65 minus 43, so like 22. Yeah, so 22 plus 89. So definitely did not read a ton yesterday. Hate that, but yeah, that was my day with the least amount of pages in the week. So 111 pages. Not great, but at least I did enjoy what I was reading in Silver Eagle. Count of Monte Cristo, there was a plot twist, but I don't really care that much. I do need to throw out all this trash I have up here, and then I even have more trash because I was eating Cheetos, so obviously I had to have napkins. I am a slop. So we're starting on page 323 today. So yeah, now since I have hit my halfway point of my reading goal, I give myself 5 days to finish a book. So I have 5 days to finish this book, which now is like, we've been reading it for 3 days. So should finish it tomorrow. So that will give me like 1 book a week for my TBR. Because mood reading, obviously, I just read as much as I feel like it can take me, as long or as short as possible. Ebooks, obviously those, I usually pick the longest book on my TBR. Of not my TBR, but like that I own in that genre, and that will be the one that I read. So did I tell y'all about my missing prescription, how it was here? So I don't know if I told y'all about how it said it got delivered and I couldn't find it. My dad actually brought it in and it was under other packages. So I did find it because today was going to be the day that I messaged the pharmacy being like, hey, it says my package was delivered, but I've waited a few days to see if any of my neighbors had it, and yeah, but it was here. It was in my house the whole time, but because I was extremely nervous about that, but we're all good. So I have just been writing this morning, not really writing, but character building for something that I will be writing at some point. I had a character in mind, but I basically am doing a version of her 20 years older, and I was just getting all that running out, and there's still some like loose ends that I need to tie together, but I just don't have time because I wanted to get to reading, or I had to get to reading, but I want to get to reading as well. But yeah, this has given me so many ideas. Obviously what I'm writing is in Rome in the 1500s. This is Rome 52 BC, so big difference, but I'm curious of what people in 1500s Rome knew about Rome back then, like the antiquities and all that. I just find it fascinating. So the Ask a Historian Reddit is such a great place. I have asked questions on there. I love reading people's questions and then the answers from historians. So really recommend checking that out if you have questions about history for like any time period. It can literally be the 1990s or it can be 53 BC. So I'm going to get to reading now. No set goal for how much I want to get done in this sitting, but I do want to get to page 433 today, so about 110 pages, which that's going to be great because that will be like more reading than I read yesterday. So that's always my goal, to read more than I read the day previous. So let's get into it. Done with this for the day. I got 110 pages, so now it's looking like I'm going to finish on Monday, which that is completely all right, because as I said, I am halfway to my reading goals, so I am giving myself more time with each book. I'm literally like 15 books ahead of schedule, so I can allow myself to take that time. Might read some this weekend, I don't know, but we'll just have to see. There's not a lot of pages I have to read tomorrow because, as I said, I'm reading 5 chapters a day, so there's just not a lot in the next 5 chapters. But I am going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!